first of all, we have to connect better with San Francisco Unified. The fact is, 50% of students place lower. The 700 kids from San Francisco Unified School District are placed, like, transferred to City College after they graduate from high school. 50% of them actually place low or very low in the English placement tests. 85% of them place low or very low in the math and science placement part of the test. So first of all, we have to work together, link curriculum, get these, work with the San Francisco Unified School District to really find out how can we help prevent the outcomes, because we have to, the fact is 75% of those kids drop out after they get into remedial or basic skills classes. But let's go back to, so working with them and stopping it at the source is one thing, but let's get back to when they're in there. So first of all, if you're an ESL student, English as a second language student, you literally, like, if you take one class per semester, it takes 4 years to get out of the English. To get back just to English, I think it's 92. 4 years. So we have to, it's a curriculum, it's a policy that they actually have it. And they're talking about consolidating some of the policy, and I will fight hard to consolidate that policy, some of the curriculum. But they actually have it where it takes 4 years. If you follow just taking one class a semester, you can't take 2 classes per semester because they won't allow you to register. If you take the one class that they say you're allowed to, it takes 4 years for you to actually get out of the English basic skills part of it if you're an ESL student. Now, if you're an immigrant and you're working, the average community college student works 32 hours per week. Now, if you're an immigrant, you're working 32 hours, and you're taking all those classes, now which one are you going to do? Work, or are you going to take all these classes? Usually you opt to work more. So we have to work harder to shorten the time span that it comes and to compress the curriculum where they're getting the same skills, but it's at a shorter time period. So that's something I will work to do, is really work with the policy, the dean of policy, the dean of curriculum, and actually really consolidate the core curriculum so that City College students can get in and get their basic skills done and move on to the English 90, which is the starting level of English at the community college level. That's just one example.
So the English department has a lot of very undiverse hiring practices where they hire mostly white professors to teach 80% people of color students. What are your plans about diversifying the hiring practices in departments like English, science, math?
Well, the great thing about it is we actually have a program called Grow Your Own, where they take City College students and they put them on a path to become professors at City College. That's something that we can do on a local level of getting more and more students actually into the classrooms. Is actually have a Grow Your Own program, identify students that would like to actually be teachers at City College and get them into the profession. Secondly, we have to make a greater commitment to diversity. I still believe in affirmative action, and I know that we can't do that, but we need to find better ways of diversifying ourselves. I do agree with you. We need to expand our pool, because especially in the math and sciences, we have to start at an early age and get our students of color into math and science first, and get them, when they get into college, to take math and science, and get them to get their master's degree in math and science so that they can become professors. But I do agree that first it starts early, but there is a program called Grow Your Own where I want to work with that program so that we can actually get students. We have a very diverse student population, so we can identify students on our campus and get them on the path to become teachers at City College. And I believe that's the way that you diversify the faculty there, is looking at the students that go to school there first. So.
I think that's all.
All right.